things like that. But I see one of the things that was going to lead to the stress, whatever it is I see, is that Paris is going to get some kind of betrayal. She's going to get some kind of betrayal from Justin in the near future. Whether it's, I hope that whatever it is that happened, I hope it happened before the wedding. So at least then after going through a wedding and stuff like that, and then things, you find out certain things. I see he's going to betray her in some type of way. He's going to betray her. I'm not going to go into details because she's very delicate, and I'm saying, so we just leave it like that. You guys could figure it out on your own. But definitely, Sam Agassi energy, like a Britney Spears situation, playing the long game, because of our sets. Would he propose to her if she wasn't Paris? Hell no, he wasn't proposing. Let's say Paris Jackson, who she is right now, she wasn't from Michael Jackson, whoever it is. She didn't have trust fund, she didn't have thing. Would Justin end up falling in love, like how we saying falling in love and propose to her? No, it was not proposed to her. Everyone, coming to you guys with our next advanced prediction that we predicted 6 months ago. When coming to Paris Jackson and Justin Long, I always tell you guys straight up, you know what I'm saying? When you guys need to take a page from this situation. You guys can learn something from this relationship here. We try to tell you guys that a lot of people will never learn. Some people will always keep making the same mistakes and things like that. And no offense, but this is a learning experience here. You guys should learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You guys will see the clip that 6 months ago we talked about with Paris and Justin Long, that we see some kind of betrayal, and we see that that this relationship, if it go forward, that Paris could end up. I see some kind of cheating that could happen in this relationship, and I told you guys that straight up that we hope that this betrayal or whatever it is that should happen just before the wedding, so that we know Paris is very delicate, and that's why a lot of things we don't want to say. That's some things we're not going to say, but we saw it here first from day one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because a lot of these men now, you'll find a lot of people like in Hollywood and stuff like that. People are going to leech off for you. People are going to leech off for your daughter, your daddy, your auntie, anybody that have money out here right now. People have to be careful. They have assets, they have properties, they have stuff. People are going to position themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yes, to play the long game, to pretend like if they're into that person. And you see a lot of, and you have some men, we talk about this, some men are the gold diggers now. You know what I'm saying? Not all men, but you have some men will leech off for women, women who are celebrities and who are being successful, and not just celebrities, just in corporate America, you know? So we always saw it here first, and we was always saying that we hope that whatever it is that come out, it come out before the wedding, so that she'll be able to withstand than going through the whole wedding and all that kind of stuff and getting a heartbreak. Because I see if she go through that, it'll be horrible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because she's very delicate. And I'm saying, yeah, we already don't know all what she went through already, and I see that more people. It doesn't really matter himself. They try to make up, they try to come back, and they try to proceed with the wedding. I said it 6 months ago. This is not going to work. You know what I'm saying? As much as she's an Aries, he's Sagittarius. When I look at the charts and different things like that, and I mean they're okay, but I see problems from the beginning. 20 years different. But the thing is about it, I see with Paris, she needs to stick with someone. She's gonna find love again, and I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah. And whoever is that astrologist, that astrology person that who she work with, she was boasting that she work with someone, the person give her the date and this and that. That person need to be fired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One of the things that when coming to spiritual people, a lot of spiritual people like to latch on to a lot of celebrities and stuff like that to give them credibility. You always see a lot of spiritual people always saying, oh, they work with this celebrity, that celebrity. They may name dropping and all these different things like that. One thing with us over here, you guys will not be hearing that. We have no interest to ever, I ain't saying never or ever, but we have no interest in ever showing that that who we working with or anything like that. We always deal with privacy over here. That's a big difference. A lot of people needs that in order to give them credibility, because a lot of people always go by celebrity. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people get scammed. A lot of people, you see them taking pictures with celebrity people, and people feel like because they see them as that celebrity, they trust them, and end up getting scammed. That is the playbook always among us people of color. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we need always with that celebrity. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just us, it's just everyone. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody always need a celebrity in order for someone to take them seriously, or for it to go viral or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we are only few people here. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. We don't need that. People come to us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we don't need to go to anyone. We only need to show off our skills here weekly. That's it. We don't do stuff for views and likes. We don't care if we get 10 views, 5 views. It don't really matter. We will be just fine. So this is one of the things I try to tell you guys. Whoever is that astrology person that Paris went to need to be fired. As I told you guys, you're not supposed to be buddies with the person. A lot of people try to be buddies. They'll tell you what you want to hear. You're supposed to always tell, as a spiritualist or whatever you are, seer, whoever it is, whether you're a tarot reader, whoever it is, you always tell the client the truth. Never tell them what it is they want to hear. A lot of people just want to tell people what they want to hear, right? Because they want to be buddies. I'm the opposite. I'm not trying to be a buddy. You know what I mean? Yeah, we want to set boundaries. My job is to give you the service that which is we agree upon, and that's it. When you have a next problem, you hit me up. That's it. But we not to be buddies and this chat and this and that. No, I don't play them games over here because people are going to get rude and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And if I really, really want to tell you guys what it is I really want to say, you know, that's going to be a whole different story. So sometimes I just let things slide and just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is one of the things that I'm telling you guys straight up. So anytime you guys go into anyone, doesn't really matter whether it's me or anyone, you guys supposed to set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that person is not your buddy. Spiritualists, a lot of people, they'll try to rope in. They want you to be codependent on them. One thing with us here, you guys know me straight up and you guys could co-sign with your screen names. I do not hit up anyone. I do not hit up anyone, tell them this, tell them that, to dream this and dream that. You guys always come to me. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that way. Only time I will hit you up, unless if you have a job with me, and I will check on you and hit you up and ask you and tell you, how is the case going? Feedback, this and that. That's it. Other than that, if you don't have anything going on, I don't need to contact you. You will contact me when you're ready. You go to the website, spiritualfixer.com, and you book your time. That's it. So this situation, she should have never been in this situation. You know what I'm saying? She's very delicate. We told you guys straight up a lot of things we can say, but I told you guys that we always saw some kind of betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some kind of betrayal. And we see that if they go past a certain time, that we can see and end up seeing cheating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know Sagittarius men can be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we saw certain things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm happy for Paris. I hope that she stays strong. We send in prayers, healing energy. She made the right decision, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, he's too old, and she needs to have someone much younger than her, under 10 years age difference, someone who have this stuff together. And as I told you guys straight up, she needs to focus on acting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the only free advice I would say for Paris. She needs to focus on acting. And see if she go the acting route, take her craft seriously, surround herself with the right people, listen to her Auntie Janet and her nephew and one or two her siblings and stuff like that. That's who she needs to trust. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they have her best interests at heart. And sometimes too, some people can't even trust their own family. But I see a lot of people will always try to leech on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so she have to take her time. She'll find the right person. But Justin wasn't the soulmate, in my opinion. We said it 6 months ago. We stand by that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't wish anything bad. We don't hating. It's just the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not her. And whoever, as I told you guys, some people will tell you anything you want to hear. We here, I don't do that. A lot of you guys have a screen name, went to all kind of people, and you guys have to come back running back here to us. Because I am not going to be going down that rabbit hole. Of telling you which is you want to hear. Because a lot of people have their own reality. And they want you to tell them which is they want to hear in their own reality. No, because when something happens and don't go your way, you're going to blame me. So I have to tell you the truth to cover myself. You know, whether you're going through some kind of mental stuff, whatever it is, you have schizophrenia, whatever it is, I'm going to tell you straight up, you're not well. You know what I'm saying? I've told a lot of people that. And some people, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to hear the truth. You know, if you're not well, you're not well. I'm going to always tell you the truth. I'm not a person who's going to lie to you. And a lot of people just they want you to tell them, and they want to be in that reality. You know, and I have so much VIP, small P. Certain people come to me in the past to show me certain men. I tell them, do not get involved with these men. This man will destroy you. Up till last year before, 2 years ago, I told someone huge the same thing too. I tell a next person recently again that the same thing too. I save a lot of women from a lot of heartbreaks every week. I'm always saving a lot of people from heartbreaks. So this is a learning experience, guys. Check with your spiritual advisor, the person who can actually see, not someone who's going to tell you what it is you want to hear in your own reality. You know what I'm saying? Yes, a lot of people are going to lose clients that way by telling them the truth, but it's okay. You're going to always eat. If you're very good and you're very talented, people are going to come. Don't get attached to people. I have a lot of people hit me up and think they want to chat, and they know I shut it down. Go and book your time, and we're going to keep it professional. I'm not your buddies. We're not buddies. We're not friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're paying for a service, and my job is to stay, not to get my things blow. Because when things do not go their way, they're going to always blame the spiritualists. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's why I always tell them the truth. I've done it many times. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people doesn't want to hear what they want to hear. And it doesn't really matter, because you're going to lose some and you're going to gain some. You're going to lose a few and you're going to gain back a few. And everything will work itself out. But always be neutral and always tell your client the truth. But a lot of some spiritualists out there, they like to suck up and they want to be seen because they feel that will going to give them credibility. But in the end, the celebrity going to move on to our next spiritualist. They're going to move on to someone new. I have a lot of people that come to me and they go by all different type of spiritualists to get all kind of readings. And guess what? They always come by me last with the tail between the legs, because the people is be telling them what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially certain signs. Certain signs, they want to hear what they want to hear. Don't matter what you tell them, they're going to say, oh, he's very negative. He this. No, because you don't want to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I didn't come to you guys. You guys come to me. My job is to tell you, not to criticize you, to tell you a blind spot, to tell you what it is that you're lacking and what it is you need to do, not to judge you. This is a safe space. So let's send healing energy to Paris. And anyone on the fence, man, guys, go to thespiritualfixer.com. You can avoid a situation like this. But thank God that Paris, everything worked out. The ancestors and behind the scenes work out in the best way for Paris. And she's gonna get couple leeches. Gonna try to latch onto her, like her father in the past and different things like that. When coming to spiritual people, a lot of spiritual gurus and stuff like to latch onto celebrity to give them credibility. You know what I mean? Even Michael back in the day, you see that with Michael, a lot of different religions and stuff, a lot of people latch onto Michael and they get rich off of him in the past. And a lot of spiritualists will latch on to Paris too, to try to get rich also too. So she have to be careful, So again, you have people who can say they can see, and people will tell you what you want to hear, okay? No request video, we sending prayers, healing energy to Paris. Doesn't matter if they try to do the wedding, they come back together, it's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason, okay? Take care, guys. No request videos. Bye.